Okay, so today I'm going to talk about this little device that built I developed to work with my solar system. So this basically allow for me to read from the solar inverter API, which give me very good information in terms of my electricity, my electric usage, my solar generation. All right, so just a very simple device, connect to my internet, and also access the API and then show the data refresh every 90 seconds. All right, so let me talk about this device here. So I'm going to start with the date. So the device will show you the date for today, right about after this. All right, so this is the date. So today is 14th of August. Time is 8:35 a.m. It will show you first PV, especially the solar panel, 258 watt at the moment because it's raining heavily outside. And then current load for my home, 231 watt, which is there's only one room that turn on with a computer and with light, with fan, and those basically the load. So that load I'm going to talk about today, and I'm going to show you changes, and you need to understand that load. Right, so at the moment the house load is 231 watt, which is quite low. All right, so I'm going to turn on light and fan here, right in the living room. I'm going to turn on the light a bit. See that over there. Right, so but this will require times because it takes 90 seconds to refresh. So load is still 231. I'm going to pause this for now. Okay, so now after 90 seconds of pause, turn on light and also fan. So you should be able to see small increase in the load data. So PV 283 watt. The load here now you can see is basically 275 watt. So increase from 230 to 275. Okay, so let me turn on EC. Okay, so after update, you can see now with my lower setting is at 26 degrees Celsius. Solar panel is 276, but the load now is 967 watt. Okay, so that's almost 1 kilowatt. So this is basically my lowest setting. So I have to import 661 watt from TNB, and that's basically how this device work. Okay, so now this is basically at my lowest setting, so 26 degrees Celsius, lowest, and the fan at the lowest setting, with a temperature set to cold. All right, so let me try to increase to higher fan power. So now I'm going to set this to high. Let's see how much does this increase to. Okay, so now the data updated. So again, this is my current AC temperature and setup, and you should be able to see how many kilowatt that is being used. All right, so the PV, this is my solar generation at the moment, 281 watt, but the load is now 1.03 kilowatt. Right, so it increases from 930 to 1 kilowatt something. I have to import 748 watt from TNB, and that's basically what happened. So it's about, this is 1 horsepower, and with this current setting, I have to and with few light and fan and a computer, this is basically as much as kilowatt hour that I have to use at the moment. So you can imagine that. So for 1 hour, 1 kilowatt, so that for 1 AC. So if you turn on any AC appliance that use a lot of kilowatt, so that also will increase your, definitely your electrical usage, and you can get the idea. So 1 AC 1 kilowatt, 2 AC 2 kilowatt. So if you turn on for 8 hours a day, 2 times 8, 18 kilowatt. So you times per month. So there you goes, how you calculate your electrical consumption daily. All right, so yeah, let me just show you something else. At the moment, it's rain heavily outside there. It's very gloomy, but my 7.5 kilowatt solar panel still able to pull something from the heat from the sun. So yeah, so you can figure out, with this device that I built, I can monitor my my electrical usage, and also I built application, web application, mobile application, to do that also. I can also monitor through my phone, through my computer, and that's allow me to understand the pattern, the data. So you need data to really understand how your electrical usage, to be able to decide what to do next, how to improve, how to use better your electrical equipment. But yeah, one thing that I can tell you that um, anything related to heater or something, your shower, if you turn on the shower heater, that will consume a lot of electric. You turn on that, it shoot up to 4 kilowatt, 3 kilowatt, 4 kilowatt. It goes the same with your iron, also the same. It's about like 2 kilowatt, 3 kilowatt also, it shoot up that, but fortunately we don't use them like hours and hours. So you can get information from there. So I'm going to turn off my AC now. You can see there 1 kilowatt, it's quite heavy, quite high. And I have to import this from TNB, 748 watt. Right, so there you go. Happy solaring.